Very well put. Meat kills, especially the animal who is killed for the meat. That's why we like to say peace begins on your plate. So all of you out there who say you're peaceful and you want world peace, start it right on your plate. You know, this movement is really being embraced by Hollywood. A lot of Hollywood celebrities have gone vegan, and some of them are in this room right now. And now we would like to introduce the mayor of West Hollywood, Jeffrey Prang.
Good afternoon. Thank you very much for the invitation to be here this afternoon. I'm Jeffrey Prang. I'm the mayor of West Hollywood, and proud to say that I'm a progressive mayor of one of the nation's most progressive cities. We're really proud to be able to play host to today's conference. West Hollywood has been a leader on a number of progressive issues over the years. In fact, we like to pride ourselves on being first on a lot of the most important issues of the day. We were the first city in the country to pass a ban on Saturday night specials and are a leader on gun control. We are the foremost city in leading on gay, lesbian, bisexual, and transgender civil rights. We are a leader in the animal welfare community. We're a dense urban city, but at the same time, we have been one of the foremost leaders on environmental policy. And that's why it's particularly important as we're discussing climate change that for me that this conference is hosted here in the city of West Hollywood. Preparing today, being together today to talk about these important issues about our environment, about climate change is essential. We are building public education amongst members throughout the country and throughout the world, as well as our elected leaders. And come January, we have a tremendous amount of work to do. And I am optimistic. I'm optimistic about the goals of today's conferences and conferences like this taking place all over this nation. So, on behalf of my colleagues on the City Council and the entire city of West Hollywood, I want to welcome you here to our community and thank you for the leadership that you're providing. West Hollywood, as always, is eager and prepared to stand with you in this fight. Thank you so much.
And I would like to say that there are a lot of vegan restaurants and vegan options offered in West Hollywood, and we love that, don't we? Woo! As we've been saying, climate change is a worldwide movement. And we've got a truly international set here today. And I'm not just referring to myself. Now, I'd like to introduce my co-host for this amazing live broadcast from Canada, writer Donald Gilmore.
Thank you, Jane. The climate change crisis is no longer a subject of debate. Scientists, politicians, corporate leaders and religious leaders of all faiths are urging the public to change their lifestyle to curb global warming by recycling more and using less energy and water. However, the most effective and immediate solution, which literally can slash 3/4 of global warming gases plaguing us, is the one thing nobody seems to be talking about. It's very simple. Change your diet.
That is for sure. This is Mother Nature's fast food. You pick it up, you take a bite, and you eat it. What could be faster? We're happy to say that now, for the first time, environmental groups, animal rights advocates, interfaith groups, and yes, even the media are coming together to help the world wake up to the madness of the average American diet. A self-destructive diet which is, unfortunately, being spread around the world, as you referred to, Donald.
Very much so. But don't take it just from us. Let's hear from the experts who have studied the global warming crisis scientifically and meticulously.
The hour is late. It's time to decide. I'm quite confident that we will make choice wisely. In addressing global warming issues, the scientists have made it quite clear.
Climate change as a self-inflicted wound, if you like.
Can wipe out the very meager assets.
We have a climate crisis that is a planetary emergency.
We are so close to the red line that perhaps we may wake up tomorrow and find that there's nothing to save after all.
We have reached a point where we have a real emergency.
The message should be clear. Climate change must take its place along those threats like conflict, poverty.
Climate change is responsible for conflicts that can only deepen in the future if we don't act as soon as possible.
It's the only thing that I believe has the power to fundamentally end the march of civilization as we know it.
You will have a catastrophe added to another catastrophe. Climate change means catastrophically violent weather.
Like wildfires and devastation.
Rising sea levels.
Rising food prices.
To the spread of disease.
If the future of the world depended on me, what would I do?
The North Polar ice cap is melting so fast. But what seems to me to be important is that some of the effects we are witnessing now are happening twice as fast as scientists were predicting just 5 years ago.
A report issued earlier this year by the UN Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change concluded both that global temperatures are rising, that this is caused largely by human activities.
And if you look at the fourth assessment report of the IPCC, we've assessed several stabilization scenarios.
In 2010, there could already be as many as 50 million environmentally displaced persons due to climate change, desertification, and deforestation.
Experts tell us that the situation underlying the crisis is not a temporary one.
And it's getting more and more difficult every day.
And there's no guarantee that human civilization can survive